Radhe Radhe. Today is Saturday, 2nd March 2024. Here we are to present this recap video for you from today's Bhagavad Gita Recitation session. We continue to be in chapter 10, almost towards the end. So here along with me is Mummy.
Radhe Radhe.
Coming up on the screen, you're going to see that we covered chapter 10 verses 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. We'll hear one round of their rendition, their recitation, and then learn one or more important Sanskrit words from each one. Then quickly just hear brief explanation as appropriate, and then hear their recitation one more time. So let's get into the recap content, starting off with chapter 10, verse 36.
Dyutam chalayatam asmi tejasvinam aham jayosmi vyavasayosmi sattvam sattvavatam aham vrishninam vasudevosmi pandavanam dhananjayah Muninam apyaham vyasaha kavinam ushana kavihi dando damayatam asmi nitir asmi jigishatam maunam chaivasmi guhyanam jnanam jnanavatam aham Yacchapi sarvabhutanam bijam tad aham arjuna na tadasti vina yatsyan maya bhutam characharam nantosti mam divyanam vibhutinam parantapa Esha tu deshatah prokto vibhutir vistaro maya. Now let's see from verse number 36, important word I have chosen is vyavasayaha. Vyavasayaha means firm resolve. From 37, I love this word Dhananjayaha. Dhananjayaha means it is an appellation used for Arjun. And what does it mean? It means the conqueror of wealth. Then verse number 38, let's see the word Jigishatam. Jigishatam means those who seek victory. Again, Krishna is the best amongst those who seek victory. Verse 39, a very simple, important word, that is bijam. That is the generating seed. Verse number 40, the word is uddeshataha. Uddeshataha means it's just a small one portion. So over to you, Gagan.
Thank you, Mummy. Let's look at the brief content of each of these verses. As always, for most of chapter 10, we've been listening to glories and a list of opulences and attributes of Sri Krishna by himself. So the deeper explanation and meaning will come up in Bhagavad Gita study series classes when we get to chapter 10. For now, essentially, it's always just enumerating that list of the different attributes or qualities Sri Krishna presents. So chapter 10, verse 36, the catchphrase is splendor in gambling. It's a question to ponder. Sri Krishna says he is the gambling of the cheats, strange as that might sound. He's also the splendor of the splendid. He's the victory of the victorious, the resolve of the resolute, and the virtue of the virtuous. So yes, he's splendor He is also therefore in gambling, splendor in gambling. But at the same time, when we get to the deeper meaning, is there great good or gain that comes out of gambling? We'll talk about free will and choice. So splendor in gambling is a question, something to ponder about. Chapter 10, verse 37. Question again as a catchphrase for the catchphrase, which one's Krishna? Sri Krishna here says, amongst the descendants of Vrishni, he is Krishna. He also says, amongst the Pandavas, he is Arjun. He is Vedvyas. He is Shukracharya. So he's all of them. He's everyone. We've already seen that so far. Of course, he names himself here as he is Krishna, but which one's Krishna? All of them are Krishna. He is everyone. He is everything. Chapter 10, verse 38. Catchphrase question again. Just punishment? It's a play on words because, of course, Sri Krishna says that he is just punishment for reforming people. So justice, that's the connection. At the same time, he is not just or only punishment. He is other things as well. He is victory that is obtained from the path of righteousness. And he is the silence among secrets. And in the wise, he is wisdom. Chapter 10, verse 39, the catchphrase is seed's seed. Sri Krishna simply states that he is the generating, the eternal seed of all living beings. And nothing, whether moving or non-moving, as a creature can exist without him. We've seen that Sri Krishna is that origin of everything. And in fact, to showcase to you again, as we saw in class, the flyer, take a look here and the question to ponder about, see, where's the seed of the seed? Even for the seed that's generating the plant, Sri Krishna is that origin, that generating eternal seed. And of course, where can you see that? Well, everywhere perhaps, but at the least, Sri Krishna is right there, top left. He is everywhere. So we need to always be constantly absorbed in Sri Krishna. Finally, chapter 10, verse 40, catchphrase as a question, glory galore? Yes, galore, abundance, there's a lot of it, a lot of glories and a lot of opulence that Sri Krishna talks about. But in this verse, he concludes and says, these are just a mere sample, just a portion, udeshataha, of his infinite glories. So he has an abundance of glories, but much more than that, the infinitely many of them. We get to hear about just some of them, 82, as Swamiji tells in the commentary, through Arjun and Sri Krishna, so that our mind can be drawn to God. Once again, let's listen to a rendition for all these 5 verses.
Dyutam chalayatam asmi tejasvinam aham jayosmi vyavasayosmi sattvam sattvavatam aham Vrishninam vasudevosmi Pandavanam dhananjayah Muninam apyaham vyasah Kavinam ushana kavihi Dando damayatam asmi Nitir asmi jigishatam Maunam chaivasmi guhyanam Jnanam jnanavatam aham Yachapi sarvabhutanam Bijam tad aham Arjuna Na tadasti vinayatsyan Maya bhutam characharam Nantosti mam divyanam vibhutinam parantapa Esha tu deshatah prokto vibhutir vistaro maya. So hope that helps for practice and notice the different sounds of sh and sh, ana and na, dirgh swar and laghu swar. Okay, so keep on practicing along with the video. Over to you, Gagan.
Thank you, Mummy. Yep, that gets us almost towards the end of this recap video. As Mummy said, please do continue practicing. And as we mentioned in class, we shall conclude chapter 10 next week. 2 verses remain for chapter 10. So we'll have quite a bit of time for reviewing older material. So we encourage you to practice the next week or so, and we'll randomly perhaps ask each of you to recite 1 or more verses from chapter 10 after we conclude the chapter next week. That'll again enhance your understanding and technical precision. So we shall meet next Saturday, March 9th, 2024, same time, 10:30 p.m. in India, 11 a.m. in Dallas. Till then, thank you so much. Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe.